Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Today we are gonna talk about top 7 cybersecurity tips to protect yourself in 2025. These are tips that the hackers don't want you to know. So let's get right into it. So hackers are threats. They want to steal. They use softwares. They can write code. Some of them cannot write code. And some can. Some will prefer to buy. But their goal is to steal. They can use software to steal. They can deprive you of access. Drop a malware in your laptop, in your system, and they have access to your system. They lock it and they get you to pay. They drop malware into your system and they can afford to crash your system. Yeah. So hackers are bad guys. We are the good guys, So we are the good guys. And we're discussing cybersecurity, and we protect our own information, protect information of companies, to protect cybersecurity information. We are CIA ambassador, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We're ambassadors of the CIA principle, and that's what we preach and that's what we practice, right? So let's dive right in. Top 7 cybersecurity tips to protect yourself in 2025. Hackers don't want you to know it. Today's date is the 1st of December 2024. You all need to be prepared because a lot of things will get down, right? As we get into the new year. A lot of people talk about password. For you to access your email, you got to use your password. For you to access your phone, you got to use your password. There's virtually nothing you want to do that won't require a password, right? So people struggle with the creation of password, like how to create a strong password. A lot of people create strong passwords and they forget it. Yes, if that's your experience, that's fine. It's normal. It's normal to create password and forget it. But there is a better way. A lot of people talk about password manager. Save your password, multiple password in a particular software, and use only one password, meaning you just have to remember only one password, and that would help, right? But we're not going that route today. We want to talk about something else. It is called passphrase. Passphrase, what's it like? How can you bring passphrase into this conversation? How can passphrase be of help? Yeah, let's say that I love to eat food. I love food. I might decide to pick first letters of the phrase that I just shared. And use it as my password. I love food. So if I decide to use that, it's going to be easy for me to remember that. So I love food. Using that, all I need to do is, remember it. And I decide to add full stop right before it and right after it. I decide to add numbers in between, and I decide to add symbol That way it's going to be a lot easier to remember. So passphrase is the in thing, and there are different ways. You have to be intentional about creating this. You have to be intentional about it, but it's like you just having like a formula to use to help you, right? So that works. So let me cite an example. Let's see this. So the use of password, well, I mean, like I said, it's a normal thing, but it's like the old way of doing things, the traditional stuff. So correct horse battery staple. Correct horse battery staple is list of words. So the regular or traditional password approach that you have is you just say, oh, password 123, password 1, password, But this is you trying to bring words together. Mind you, you're not expected to use words in the dictionary that exist, right? So that's another thing. So you can put these words together and pick the first, provided you will not forget the list of these words. Then you can pick either the first letters, either the middle letters, whatever works for you, and you start to create. But the goal here is you have to be intentional about it. So that's it. The next tip we want to talk about is called 2FA. The next tip we want to talk about is 2FA, two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication. It's an extra layer of security that is required. It's such that you will receive an SMS. You can also use an authentication app. So it's important, and this is required for all the applications. All the applications. You should not leave out any application. So next tip we got is to regularly update our softwares. That's important. Update our systems, our applications, and devices. So what it means is that the bad guys keep looking for ways to break into the system. The bad guys keep looking for ways to break into the system. The bad guys keep looking for ways to break into systems, gain access to applications and the likes. Guess what? The vendors, the owner of the softwares, they also keep working, and they have researchers, and as soon as they figure out that there's a way to exploit the system and they have the information, they develop a patch which serves as an update and they share it. So that's why updates are very, very important. Updates on all applications. Also, if you travel a lot, be careful of Wi-Fi. Anybody can set up a Wi-Fi, and yet they can have access to the information. Another tip to look out for is phishing scam. Phishing scam. You just need to pay attention. You need to learn how to identify suspicious email links and messages designed to steal personal information. You need to verify the senders and their details to avoid clicking on unknown links. Now, Internet of Things devices, the IoT, camera, the thermostat, IoT devices on the internet, changing their default password is important and is key. So that's one thing that you should pay attention to. It's important. Backup management is important also. So cultivating that habit of backing up information ensure that the backup is stored in a more secure environment, you know, and it's not bad to encrypt backups if that will protect that backup from unauthorized access. So in 2025, it's important to start using passphrase. It's important to focus on 2FA on all emails, on all passwords, on all emails, all social media accounts, and anywhere where you have reasons to log in and all, right? 2FA is good. Updating software is key. I've talked about that. Avoiding Wi-Fi network because the risk is enormous, right? Recognizing phishing scam, that's also important. The security of the IoT device, that's important. Backup management and encryption is also important. So till I come your way again, take care of yourself.